Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Aries the Emperor here, back with another general reading for the Aries Collective. If you are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel. For all Aries placements, cross watchers are welcome as well. Just please take in mind that this reading may or may not resonate with everyone, okay? So just simply take what does, leave what does not, and place the gender roles where they need to be for you, okay? This is energy. Energy is all fluid. So we're going to jump right on in today. Just a few announcements. I am putting the website on sale. I have a special event coming up here in my city where I do something special with my candles in general. As far as a sale goes, locally speaking. So I'm going to put the website on sale. Spirit is saying 13% off. That's going to be for readings and for candles as well. So it's not going to be long. So you might want to jump on top of that at this time. Okay. I'll leave all my info in the description box as well if you would like to connect with me to book personal readings, as well as, like I mentioned, shop candles on the website. Okay. And those who have book readings, I will be sending those out today periodically. So just make sure you're checking your email so that we're able to correspond smoothly, okay? So we are going to do a what is it about you, Aries? Okay, we haven't done one in a little bit, so I feel like we are going to go ahead and jump right in and do that, all right? And thank you guys to everyone who has liked and subscribed to the channel. Thank you for all of your donations, those who book readings and shop the candle shop. Thank you guys so much. All right, we've had a few cards pop out already here. So we're going to start with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups here. So Wheel of Fortune, this is Sagittarius energy, all right? This is, I feel like people would say about you that you're someone who's very lucky, and also in a sense, you're someone who's very powerful. Like when it comes to you speaking something out into existence, especially to others, they may not really believe you right off the bat, but I feel like you have that I can show you better than I can tell you type of energy here, because Sagittarius is one who does think big. And if you're able to execute what it is that you're wanting to, execute your plan here, then it pays off very fortunately for you. So I feel like people would say that about you, that you just really don't even know that the power that you do hold and possess and what you could really do with it. A lot of people use resources to get places, to connect to people, and they have to build alliances to get to certain places and to heighten their careers or their status. And I feel like people will whisper about you mysteriously. You don't need any of those things. I would say that those things are around you, or you are someone, not to say you don't have to be of leisure, but you are someone who is in the right spaces at the right time. And I feel like people pay attention to that. And I feel like people are always, wondering where you're going or where you are, But like I mentioned here, you are someone, I would say people would say about you that you are a resource, you know, whether they are brave enough to reach out and ask for help or not. I feel like you are someone who is mistakenly looked at a certain way, but when people meet you, they figure out that you aren't what people perceive to be of you. That you are, I feel like, more, people would say you're more of a breath of fresh air here, okay? The Four of Wands is Aries energy. Let me show you guys the cards too here. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is your energy here. Sorry. The Four of Wands. And it's like she's laid to rest here, on a bed of roses here. And it's lit. She's got candles, two on each side of her head and two down at her feet here. I feel like people would say about you here that you are someone who is more valued and more respected, because this is, very royal like the way that she's laid. And I'm not saying that she's laid to rest, because the Four of Wands is normally a card of celebration here, a strong structure, a strong foundation here. You celebrating with growing something with someone else here. And I feel like with her laying on this bed of roses here, people would say about you that it would be a privilege to form an alliance with you, to come together with you, to be your lover, to be your friend, your confidant, your partner, to be a fly on the wall when you are doing things when no one is watching. I feel like is what people would say about you, or how they feel about you, because literally, y'all, these women in the back are whispering about this angelic figure here laying in the grass here. But they're angel figures here, and even they are giving the respect here, not to be too loud, or not to be disrespectful here. This is the type of rank here spiritually, not just physically. I feel like you are carrying about yourself here, Aries. And like I mentioned here, I've only pulled 3 cards thus far here, and you're in the middle of 2 very prosperous energies. Now that I'm looking at it, the Wheel of Fortune came out first, then you came out, and the 9 of Cups is after that. Virgo energy here, which is self-sufficiency, independence, successfully growing your own fucking garden. Aries, I feel like is what people would say about you. And that goes hand in hand with resources as well here. You may be someone who is very health conscious, or have become that way here in the recent past here. And I feel like people are paying attention to that. And they're noticing that about you. And I feel like in that, you are influencing others to work on their health, and to do better here, because money is not just wealth, but health is wealth, the ultimate wealth, because without it, you would not be able to you wouldn't enjoy life without health, and people take this for granted when it's too late. And I feel like people would say that about you. Maybe you've had an eye-opening experience here in the recent past. Maybe you've had some type of near-death experience, and you are now doing a total 360 of some sort here. Or maybe you have lost someone literally here in the past. My condolences. But I really feel like you are making major changes here, and it's being talked about. It's being noticed, not just here on earth, but up in those clouds, up in that spiritual realm where it really counts. Okay. And this is so cool. I feel like people would say how dope you are, how your energy is, how unique you are of an individual here, that you do stand out here. Maybe you were a little odd growing up, and probably still odd, but who gives a fuck? That's your superpower here. And I feel like people talk about that. You go to a place where people are maybe afraid to explore, or not yet tapped into themselves here. So they admire you from afar. Like I mentioned here, these angels are admiring this woman here from a distance here. And that is what people also understand about you, is to keep your fucking distance, especially if they're not if they don't respect you. One, of course, no one needs to be in your presence here. But I feel like it's a known thing here. With you, you keep your distance for a reason, because people can be shady, backstabbers, and just for the most part, your energy is one that is very special here. And you're not just anybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch your back. Like Aaliyah said, I got to watch my back, because I'm not just anybody. Oh my God, y'all. Guess what's at the bottom of the deck? The Tower. More Aries energy. You are fucking explosive, Aries. That's what you are. That's what they saying about you. And look at the moon, the red moon. This card is so beautiful. Wow. You're amazing, to say the least here. All right. What other messages do I have for the collective? What is it about Aries, Spirit? Even though there's so many things to be said about you, love, here. Two of Wands, more Aries energy coming out here. All right, you somebody that's a risk taker. We got the Sun card, Leo energy coming out. You somebody that not only brightens up the room, but you have the ability to go out and brighten up the world here. All right, the Sun card, just someone I feel like who's easygoing. You're not hard to deal with when it comes to any type of situation, and I feel like people notice that about you here. You're the life of the party here, whether you are purposely or accidentally. I feel like also people notice about you that when you don't, how do I say this? What else do we have here? We have the Two of Pentacles. Get one more, Spirit. I feel like people would say that there's something very supernatural about you. And I know that everyone has abilities. We all have the same 24 hours. And like I mentioned, resources at our fingertips here now more than ever. But like I mentioned, it's just there's something about the way that you are able to create or put out or manifest here. Knight of Pentacles. It takes people forever to do things that you are able to just pop out like the sun out of nowhere here. And I feel like people notice that about you. You know, it may look like you have been doing nothing and out of nowhere, there's just this amount of success or some type of fortune that I feel like you are able to, like I mentioned here, create. And it has people baffled at the way that you're able to take these risks and step out on faith and really step out on the universe. You know, sometimes not even knowing what the outcome is going to be. You are fearless. That's what it is about you. You know that you have to take chances to get any type of result out of this life, whether it's a small risk or a big risk, whether you win today or you win tomorrow here. People respect you. That's what it is about you. You're not an attention seeker. Very humble. Very wise. A light. Angelic is what people would say about you. The Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. You still got people fawning after you. People now, I feel like, are whispering like, I would do right now. I promise. What would people say about you? Appreciation is now what they would say about you, collective. Like I mentioned, you're looking real healthy right now. Like a real healthy option right now, I feel like is what people feel about you. Or I feel like that's what it is about you that people are noticing. All right, that was way too many cards, Spirit. All right, what other messages? All right, we have the Hanged Man that popped out. I feel like people notice your growth, that you are really level-headed at this time. Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands. I feel like there's something about you as far as influence goes. I feel like there's something about you gaining influence or popularity that does not sit well with others. And I also feel an energy of there's something about what you do that makes people want to steal it and try and create something out of it and turn it into their own. Or it's like something about you where people, like I mentioned, they want to adopt your principles here. The hanged man is someone on an enlightenment journey here, that is specifically chosen by spirit here. And that is what is about you here, what people are noticing. Like I mentioned here, those two angels, back to the Four of Wands, Aries energy here. People are noticing that there is something very ordained about you, very chosen about you. And they are looking, it's keeping them, it's like those who try and ignore you, or those who look like are ignoring you, are not ignoring you. You know, they have a front row seat. There's something about you, you know, when you create an audience, or when people latch on to your energy, they never completely leave it. And I feel like there's something about you, people feel like maybe you put voodoo on them. Because they just cannot get away here. Even after it's said and done. But in all actuality, it is not voodoo. It is you. Like I mentioned in the last reading, it is the fountain of you collective. They got lost in the sauce here. I feel like is what people are saying about you. They got lost in you, and they still are. The judgment just popped out. Libra energy, relationships. I feel like what is it about you? And look at all these different people. Not to say you've had like 10 billion lovers, but they're all naked. They're all, this is what this is giving me. You have waken up so many individuals, energies, um, just off the strength of their morals, their values, things that they look at. I feel like you've opened their eyes up to something different here. And that's the type of power that you possess when you come into someone's energy. And I feel like that's what they know, that people don't realize what they're going to get when you come into contact with them. You know, we don't really pay attention to others and what they have going on a lot of times in life because we so focused on ourselves. But I feel like you really knock the socks off of people. You're that energy that when you bump into them, you rub off on them and it don't come off. Okay. And they're not able to continue to go on with the same practices or habits, or outlook that they had before you. And that's a very powerful thing to have. And a lot of people aren't able to respect that type of power, or even to be able to handle it. But you are handling it very well. And I feel like people are noticing that about you and are upset about it, because people are nasty and they're greedy and they'll do anything. Like, look how devilish this Seven of Wands looks. You know, you are protecting something that is priceless. Oh God, we almost 19 minutes in. Guess what's at the bottom of the deck? The devil. I can't make this shit up. I'm going to show you. The devil. Did I not just say people are greedy and will do things for all of the wrong reasons here? And they know you got a gift. They know you are gifted. They know you are chosen. They know you are supernatural. All right, let's get ready to close out, you guys. Knight of Swords. This is Gemini energy. There's so many unsaid things. I feel like people didn't get an opportunity to meet up with you to... Yeah, these are all coming out. Oh, wow, the devil came out. All right, that's it. Queen of Wands is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. All right. So we have the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Devil himself. I mean, people are... I feel like people have met their match, is what they would say about you. Knight of Swords, King of Swords. The King of Swords alone is someone of intellect, someone of successfulness, or someone who is successful, someone on a prestigious level, or if not on a prestigious level, you're able to dance with the best of them. And the Knight of Swords is someone who is assertive. Okay, like I mentioned with your energy here, you're someone who comes off as very supernatural. And with the Ten of Pentacles and the Devil energy, it's the energy of people wanting to be around you for all of the wrong reasons here. It's an energy of manipulation here. I feel like people feel like that because you are such a nice soul, or you are so giving, or are so ethereal, that they can come in, have their way with you, and are out like the thief in the knife, Ten of Pentacles, the Devil card, with all of your shit, including your gifts. But when they get up on you and they get into your energy, like I mentioned, Knight of Swords, King of Swords, they realize, this ain't the one to play with like that. Queen of Wands, like I mentioned, but you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. Look at this lady. Yeah, she's walking a poodle, but she is not one to be played with nor messed with. And I feel like people are realizing that about you. You are upper echelon. You are top tier. You know, you are elegant. You are amazing, Aries. I'm going to leave this reading here, guys. We already almost 23 minutes into this reading. Take this with you throughout your day here and reflect. And continue to light that room up, okay? Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me, guys. And I'll catch you later. Ciao.